want to welcome you to Buildmacex 2017, the annual building construction, machinery, and interior exhibition. I would like every distinguished guest, speaker, professionals, stakeholders, and partners in the building and construction industry. Our gathering here is with common objective, that is, to improve the construction and infrastructure development in our country. Our presence in this hall, in the midst of various expertise, wisdom, and experience, resonates a common understanding that we are in one big industry that makes a major construction of the national economic growth and in providing employment to our countrymen.
It is a pleasure to be here today at this exquisite event. On behalf of the Council and entire members of the Nigerian Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, NASIMA, I want to congratulate the Atlantic Exhibition Nigeria Limited for successfully organizing and hosting the 4th edition of Buildmacex in Nigeria. 4 years ago I was here, but I was then the Deputy President of NASIMA. And consequently, later, the 2nd, the 3rd, and now the 4th. I congratulate you, Paul, for being consistent. By achieving this exceptional milestone, the Atlantic Exhibition Nigeria Limited has succeeded in creating a unique exhibition event to provide the much-needed synergy and network between government officials, architects, builders, surveyors, corporate and professional bodies, customers, distributors, and major retailers in Nigeria's building industry. This exhibition event broadens the opportunities available to local and international exhibitors and experts to showcase new developments, examine current market trends, plus opportunities in the global building and construction industry in aspects such as new products, equipment, technology, upgrades, solutions and services. As we all know, exhibitions are extremely important to every organization, irrespective of size, business type, location, or institution. Exhibitions as a marketing and networking tool have the potential to bring about very lucrative returns on investments. The building and construction industry in Nigeria continues to gain relevance and contribute to the economy. This sector of the economy is involved in modernization, industrialization, and infrastructural development, just to mention few. It is also pertinent to state that the building industry in every country plays a pivotal role in the way societies are developed with regards to the construction of roads, buildings, bridges, drainage systems, including the materials and equipment used. In light of this, NASIMA uses this medium to urge investors and businesses in this sector of the economy to continue to ensure internationally quality standards are considered, applied and attained during construction projects and in the purchase of materials locally or abroad. NASIMA, as the voice of Nigerian business and umbrella body of all cities, states, regional, bilateral and multilateral chambers of commerce, we continue to support businesses and trade promotions, activities of benefit to the Nigerian building and construction industry and all sectors of the nation's business ecosystem. Only this morning, I was talking with Mr. Beacon, and he said he would like to see next year when we have Nigerian investors and entrepreneurs coming to Turkey showcasing our own products as well, and see where we can collaborate together. And I know, and I'm assuring you, by the special grace of Jehovah God, is going to happen. We are picking the date before the end of this place so that we can plan ahead. And so many of Nigerians too can go there and see what Turkey looks like. I've been there severally, and I can tell you we have so many things to work together and to plan together. I once again welcome all esteemed guests, exhibitors, visitors, businessmen, technocrats, entrepreneurs, the youth, of course, because you are the bedrock of good future of any nation, and service providers to this illustrious event. And I implore all of us to take full advantage of the ample opportunities and information about the latest techniques, materials, and innovation which this exhibition fair offers. I trust that your involvement in the 4th edition of the Buildmacex exhibition will be greatly rewarding to your businesses. And I anticipate that the 5th edition, which we hold next year by the special grace of Jehovah God, will be even more grand. And we too in Nigeria, we must have visited Turkey and see what Turkey looks like. And we must have partnered with some of the investors that are here. Once again, I thank you for listening, and God bless you all.
I'm happy that our products and technology belongs to everybody. It's for all humanity. So they are coming here quickly to seek the right partnerships so that we can build the right synergies. So when you start to change your technologies, you still will have a market. And I think that's one of it, because the new building technologies coming up is phenomenal. It's something the next 5 years we'll stop doing things the way we're doing things. I hope Nigeria is getting ready. I see our national anthem. We are talking of the labors of our heroes past, backwards. But if you listen to the Turkish people sing their national anthem, you see a lot of power. It's singing with force, like an army that is marching out to conquer. They're ready to conquer the world. So Turkish Airways comes here every day, full load. Nigeria Airways, where? Labors past. So please, we need to catch up, wake up. I like the dynamism of Madam. I do not know if the Nigerian psychic is ready for another Salif Johnson, because I would have, with this our man, that's our MC, would have not been her major campaign managers. You see, if you listen to the president of Nasima talk, she is very proactive. She believes that change must come to this country. And as the technology in the world is changing, we need such leaders to be able to institute the change. In the second time I will talk, I'll tell you about the ideas we have, that we are going to try to see how we can catch up with the new technologies in the world. Thank you very much.
The new building technology will be out to solve. And then coming together to look at this and talk on this topic, I think is the right time for this country. And I think every one of us, we should be ready to see what areas we're going to partake in this, what areas we need to look at, what are the things that are lacking that we need to key into. with the new technology and the building solutions that will be available from our partners in Turkey and other nations where we may be partnering with them such that this goal will be achievable in Nigeria. And I think I want to thank everybody for being present here because we are taking it as a very important exhibition because when you talk about three things, food, shelter, and you look at shelter, it's most important. Even if you have food, you don't have a home over your head. There's still a lot of deficit, a lot of deficiency. And so for us here today, I think we are good to be here. And it's a good opportunity for us to take this home.
From our own viewpoint, we think that what is being done today is being done for builders. Because when you invest your money in materials, when you save to build, you want to have buildings that are done with materials that will endure. You want to have buildings that will deliver on the expected functions. And you want to have buildings that can stand as status symbols, showcasing the civilization of the nation. That is why we felt that this is a very important setting.
Buildings don't collapse on drawing board. We should know that. It's either due to negligence or input of substandard materials or the use of unqualified artisans. So the problem with the artisans is a lot of builders. When I say builders, I don't mean member of the Nigerian Institute of Building. Developers. Thank you for that. Developers. They want to cut corners. Instead of picking artisans right from the source, they go under the bridge along the Femu Road, along the Balende Road, along the Anopaja Road, and pick artisans. And at the end of the day, they part with their money and they say the artisans are bad. A lot of them, better still, they patronize the Beninois, the Togolese, the Ghanaians, simply because if they pay them token, by the time it is converted to CFA, it's a lot of money over there. I can assure you that the plumbers in Nigeria are one of the best in Africa.
As you may know, Turkey initiated a strategy called a strategy for changing economic and commercial relations between Turkey and African countries in 2003. The most ultimate objective of this strategy is to further increase relations to the desired levels by determining objectives, instruments, and target countries or regions in Africa. Within this strategy, Nigeria is one of the selected target countries in Africa that Turkish companies and investors may invest and select Nigeria as a hub to penetrate other neighboring countries through. This is an international exhibition is organized with a view to create awareness and acquaintance between Turkish and businessmen and their counterparts in Africa continent. On the one hand, exploring the way and means to trade the goods and services of both sides. On the other hand, the fairs and exhibitions are among the most promising instruments to create such an environment. Both countries have long memory, stories, glorious past, solid traditions, and a common appetite for growth, sustainable development of the economy, trade and industry to permit better life to citizens. Even the growth rates of the countries are similar, the problems we face in such a rapidly changing world are also very similar. We are here this week to make you discover the Turkish quality as well as affordable prices that Turkey offers to the global markets, so the trade between our countries could increase in next coming years.
I don't get a lot, God the way. And I don't pay my rent, God the way. There be one for my hand, but God the way. There be one keep my joy, but God the way. I say anything them do not God the way. No, not God the way. No, not God the way, no. Anything them do not God the way. No, not God the way. No, not God the way.
Economics is about you, has to do with you're feeling comfortable. So it is the essence, in essence, the study of designing equipment, devices and processes that fit the human body and its cognitive abilities. So every time you enter a car, you feel comfortable sitting in the back seat or the front seat. The science is economics. Next slide. So economics focuses on the work and living environment. The design of functional spaces, everything around you has to do with dimensions. You walk up a staircase, the floor to ceiling height. It's all about economics, how healthy that environment is. And you can restructure a space based on how people fit into it. If a space is too tight, it's going to be a problem. If it's too small, it's a problem. If it's too big, it's also a problem. You have to fit it into that space based on human dimensions. So as the population differs in age patterns, designers of buildings require the incorporation of new solutions to meet these standards. What we're saying is that there is an age difference. What a child fits into is different from what an adult fits into and what an aged person will be able to relate to. So our building designs need to take cognizance of demographic patterns from the requirements of the young to the aged.
I thank you for this opportunity to talk about the importance of lifts or elevators in modern homes. So a lift or an elevator is a type of transport system that moves people or goods from one floor level to another. Also, it is used even in single vessels from one deck to another deck. And this really has helped the lack of the architect now. There's no limitation to the height of building you can go because of the availability of lifts. You can easily move people from one floor to another floor. Lift has been around for a very long time. From history, the first passenger lift was manufactured in 1743. That's quite a long time ago. It was popularly designed for King Louis of France. It was called a flying car then. And since then, the design of lifts have changed drastically. Today we have different types of lifts. Sorry, I can't see the slide from here. It's a bit. We have different types of lifts. The most common one being passenger lifts. Like the architect I've just said, talking about demographic shifting. People are getting older, so we have more aged people. And you must design your buildings to become more friendly. Unfortunately, the buildings we have today in Nigeria, most of the buildings are not friendly to the elderly or the disabled people. And that is because of the perception people have about lifts. When you mention lift or an elevator, the first thing that we think about is money, or for the rich, or power, or there will be no NEPA. Those two things are key indeed. But the fact remains that it's no longer a luxury. It is now very, very essential. It is a need, it is a requirement.
Beat on the beat.
We are a Turkish company called Onduline, but we have 13 subsidiaries around the world. And the reason we are here in Nigeria is to try and provide a good roofing solution. Why would I say roofing solution? It's because our product is unique in a way. It's not non-metal, environmentally friendly, meaning it's green, low foot carbon print. And I believe that is where we are heading right now, where the world is heading.
We're here to display our product, which has the high-end Israeli security doors, our wireless surveillance cameras, and our smart video doorbell. Just introducing innovative security into our everyday life. That's through the introduction of our Israeli security door. We make your door more secure, and our wireless surveillance cameras that makes you have a view and know what's going on at your house, no matter where you are in the world. And our doorbell, it never allows you to miss a visitor, because your doorbell is connected to your phone. You can see and talk to the person at your footstep from anywhere in the world.
I want to say that this is the first time that we are coming to Nigeria. We have a very good ambitions to get to our targets, to have a marketing here in Nigeria, to support the local companies, constructions and other companies that's to sell our products in Nigeria, because we are the biggest company in Azerbaijan. Maybe you heard about Azerbaijan. It's a border with Turkey. It's a country that's located in the Caucasus. So we want to support the Nigerian people, Nigerian friends, because we love Nigeria and we want to work here. We want to have a good partnership here and to sell our products here.
We know that Nigeria has very big population right now, and we know that it's very growing in Africa. It's whole Africa. Then Nigeria has very big marketing for us, especially for the LPG, because SV Mijansan is manufacturing LPG tanks and trailers, and also the ski systems. So then, in this case, we came here because of the things here that we can really do. Then we are looking for new customers. Also, we have a lot of customers from Nigeria. Then we are really happy to be here, and then we really like the Nigerian people's the friendly and warmth. So that's why we are really happy here.
Sole suppliers of design group. We sell PPR pipes and fittings. We also sell wastewater pipes and infrastructural pipes. Yes, and Design Group is a company that has been in the market for over 30 years. So they have 30 years expertise in piping. Now our pipes are strictly European standard. They meet all the quality specifications in Nigerian markets. Now I'll tell you why you should do business with us. Our pipes come in 3 different forms. We have the Oxo Plus, but the unifying factor is that they are all PPR, that's polypropylene random copolymer. Yes, but this one has aluminum foil that runs down the full length. Now this one has a glass fiber that runs down the full length. Now what they do is that this extra feature gives them reinforcement. Yes. So and our pipes come in different pressure nominals. They can take different pressure depending on the kind of construction you want to do. If you are doing a high rise, if you are doing a bungalow. So we have different specifications to meet all your plumbing needs. Yeah.
Ahmet Öztürk, Emaysan, Pano Elektrik Sanayi ve Ticaret Entreprise. On occupe de tout type d'électricité, de début 2004 et aujourd'hui. On occupe de type de groupe électrogène, tout type de panel d'électricité, haute tension, moyenne tension ou basse tension. Si il arrive quelques questions de votre part à Nigeria, pourquoi pas, on va travailler ensemble directement sur notre produit de Turquie avec Nigeria. Voilà.
Okay, his name is Ahmet, and he works with a Turkish company that deals with electrical cables and electrical appliances. and they've been doing this since 2004. However, this is their first time here in Nigeria, so they are hoping to have clientele bases here in Nigeria, and they deal in high tension, middle tension, and low tension transformers and cables. They also do solar panels. They have generators. They have automatic voltage regulators, etc.
If you look at that illustration, you will see that this is like you have a business, you have a vision and a strategy, and there are different components that are a part of your business. You have sales, you have business units, you have finance, you have marketing, you have the various things. And what you want to do is to get to this target. And this is your vision. You want to go from here and there. Meanwhile, because you're not very well scripted and you do not understand the architecture of your business, you have these various ones running on different tracks. And therefore, what you end up having is waste and inefficiency. Waste and inefficiency. So you have this, you get to lose a lot. If you can go to the next slide, please. One more slide. This is really what you want to do. If you efficiently manage your spaces and your business units, this is your target, this is your vision. You will align all the things that you need, the departments and the business, you get them all aligned. This is your target. So you're able to get from your vision and strategy, going through all the stops, and there are no red marks. You're going all the way strategically to the target objectives. As I said, business architecture is defined as a blueprint of enterprise that provides a common understanding of the organization, and it is used to align strategic objectives and tactical demands.
Building, Construction and Machinery Exhibition, Award of Recognition presented to Architect Ladipo Lewis, the Principal Architect, Design Consultant of ASDEC, ASC. It's a round of applause.
I don't change my name to Body.
Also, on behalf of Atlantic Exhibition, I want to also present this award to Architect Umar Fitzgerald, MNIA, RIBA, the Chairman of Nigerian Institute of Architects, Lagos Chapter.
Oh, I don't buy motor, Body.
This award also to Dr. Inezi Uduma Olugu, Managing Director of Designed Scapes Limited. Thank you. Okay, great.
They say my market no go sell, but Body win. And then they say I no go blue, but Body win them, my brother. Let them try their luck, my God go win, no my God go win.
The purpose of the exhibition is actually to familiarize people with the modern day equipment in the building sector, and automatically investors in the building sector will appreciate what they have seen and they would like to invest in the real estate.
This year is our 4th edition, and to God be the glory. This is the 3rd day. We are rounding up in a few hours. We have a couple of exhibitors from different parts, such as from Turkey, from China, from Lebanon, from Dubai, and also we have all the Nigerian participants as well. And it's been another success, as we can see. The turn up this year also is impressive. The exhibitors' feedback also, they are excellent. So we appreciate the turnout as well. But we come but also to encourage the participants, especially we also in Nigeria, to come out and participate in the events like this, either by showcasing or either by visiting, because these people we have brought on ground, they are here to meet potentials in Nigeria. They believe in Africa, they believe in Nigeria, and we Atlantic Exhibition, we have been able to sell Nigeria. There is a promising land, even virgin land, the way we our resources are also our population. So they are here because they believe in what we're doing.
And we expect also Nigerians to come out and showcase also the products that we do locally. We intend also to take it around on the other parts of Nigeria and also outside Nigeria. By the time they come to such a platform, we expect them to network with the international participants that we have in here to learn from each other, either through their technical know-how, and they will be able to work together, and exportation will begin from that. So that's our effort in this year, and we don't limit it to that. We are also able to stage the seminar section, believing that bringing the expatriates together from the Association of Builders, the architects, and also the surveyors were able to bring their president here to give back to our people, especially our youth as well. That is why the seminar section is there. We're able to also make the youth to learn from them and how the new technology will be useful in the building industry.